Santa Claus in the building. What's up guys, welcome to a new episode of my vlog. Diaw here from Diaw in Sweden. New season, same goals, is to try to qualify for the Olympic Games and perform well with my club. I had 2 great weeks of holidays where I could refresh my mind and my body, but now it's time to train mentally, technically and physically. Let's go. Alright guys, there's a summer camp for kids, so I will try to make myself discreet into the practice even if I'm a grown-ass man, 80 kilo, black man, vlogging around in Sweden. Alright guys, great practice with Antoine, Doyen. Yeah, I had like 10 minute, 15 minute break, and now I will make my strength training program. I am in my second phase of my preparation actually, so now I will make a lot of strength training. I will come to you later about the first part of my training program. So today actually I have a very tiny room because there is the kids practicing here this week. So normally we have this very big area where we make physical etc, but now it's smaller because of them. But anyway guys, no excuses, we are here to work, so let's go to the strength training. Okay, the way that I'm making physical is that I like to separate my training, not to make like full body workout, to maximize as possible like the gains that you can get. Today is only a lower body session. Let's go. Come on, last exercise. By the way, if you like the content of this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. That will mean a lot to me. Come on, let's finish this. Alright guys, I'm done with the session. If you want to beat the competition, the rule number one is that you should not stop more than 2 weeks. I don't know like any like high level players that actually stop more than like 10 days unless like they're injured, of course, but you know, they are working through the recoveries. Table tennis wise, like you should not stop like more than 10 days. Like even if you're on a holidays, you should try actually to touch the ball a little. Yeah, if you have a long break, that's not a problem. Just start before the first training in your training center or in your club, etc. You should try to touch the ball a little before that. And then second is like physically, you should never stop. You should try to make some gym, and if you don't do gym, try to make some activity. Play football, play tennis, play paddle, swim, but just try to be active because yeah, table tennis is very special for the body, very demanding, and even if you do everything you can outside to be able to not feel, you know, stiff in your body, you will feel anyway. You know, when we try to spin as we want to spin, you know, to go hard on the ball, you will always feel like some stiffness in the back, in the glutes. It's always very difficult. Alright guys, I will walk you through my restart program, and as I said earlier, I'm step 2 of my restart program, and my program is very simple. There is 3 steps. Steps number 1 is cardio. So the last 10 days I did a lot of cardio training, bicycle interval, rowing, running, you name it, just a lot of cardio. And then step 2 is where I am now. It's a lot of strength training, so a lot of gym, a lot of weights. I usually don't like to use machines, squat, deadlift, bench press. And then the step number 3 will be a lot of speed, explosivity. In the end, I want to be very quick and I want to be more powerful, and I want to do that for a longer period. So yes, this is the 3 steps that I have. You can take it if you want, it's up to you. It's very simple steps. It's good to have a roadmap, you know, to work with, and not to come to the hall and the gym and say, okay, what I should do today. And for my table tennis right now, I'm focusing a lot on my forehand side. So I'm trying a lot to make a lot of forehand exercise, etc. I don't care so much about my backhand, about my service receive. 3 weeks before my tournament, I will try to make more service receive exercises and then focus more on my winning game. So yeah, that's. I can see myself on what you wrote, definitely, especially about the lack of variation at some key points, where I'm too predictable sometimes, and this is the way that I struggle on. Should I make it simple and then how I want to play, or should I try to change something? And like, it's funny because in the meantime you put like a lot of risk taking in 8 and 9. If I don't want to be predictable, that is where the risk coming, right?
Yeah, it depends.
One match I can say, okay, I stay where I'm comfortable, and then in the end I'm just, oh, I should have like actually change something on my service or my receive or like this, to try to be unpredictable. But then sometimes some matches is actually a risk.
Yeah.
And I say, oh, I should have stayed, you know.
I love this. I love this, that you challenge. Yeah. And you work on the challenge.
Yeah. Yes. But then I think this is like, need to find the right tuning, you know.
Yeah.
On. I don't know if it makes sense what I'm saying. But
it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah.
11-9.
This is like the one thing I would like to hear what you think about. You know, he serves and it's only one touch, you know. And I just wonder how the thing this relates to you know, to what we talk about, you know, finishing with power. And when it gets close like this, it's 10-9.
He was serving like no spin most of the time, to try for me to have like a high receive because I was touching good, and then there was one point where I was only flicking to his backhand, and then I said I have to go to his forehand because I know that he will weight the ball to my backhand. But the thing is that this ball, I didn't want him to touch the ball. For me, it was just not enough to play to his forehand. I really want him not to touch the ball.
So, what does this mean, that you wanted to finish the ball?
Yeah.
What would you have done differently if you had the chance to play that ball again at 9-10?
I mean, at 9-10, I don't know, but I would have tried to do that earlier, that flick earlier, because like I never did it in the whole match. So it's very like difficult for me to have the feeling on this touch in there.
But why do you want to avoid the rallies? That's a little bit surprising to me, because when I see the rallies, when the rallies open up, many times there are quite good advantage in the rallies, especially when you push him down to the backhand. Because, you know, Iba, if you allow me to challenge you a little bit, I am not sure if the risk-taking is about if you are trying to overplay, you know, your limit. It's like, oh, he's a good player, which means that the quality of my shot has to be better, and my openings has to be better, and my flicks has to be like more powerful. And you know, it's a little bit, you add more on everything, you see? And then you get closer to your limit, and also to your risk-taking. And even the simplest thing, like a flick, where you are really strong, if your mindset is that I have to play high quality because he's a top player, this would mean that you will take a risk based on that. You have a fantastic game, Iba, you know, we have big difficulties to see when we see each other play, when we see ourselves play, because we end up seeing the same things, you know. The mind ends up thinking the same thoughts up to 70% of the time, so which means that 1 week from today you will think more or less the same thoughts, unless you reflect and really work hard on changing your mindset, you know. So.
Alright guys, I'm back home. Yeah, it was a very great session, and I'm motivated to go and work toward my goals. But yeah, before to end my day and just to go and relax in my couch, etc., there is one very important part of the restart that everybody should be very careful on, is the recovery. It's very important that when you increase the amount of physical training, you have to increase the amount of recovery. So right now my physio this week is on holiday. I have a couple of exercises that I have that help me go through my recovery and through my week. I also bought some machine and tools that help me for my recovery. Right guys, I'm done with the recovery and I'm done for today. So now is the time where I can do my own thing, watching some TV, editing a vlog, or yeah, just relaxing and do my own thing. Anyway guys, thank you for watching, and see you tomorrow for more training. Good morning guys. A quick review before to go to the practice. As I told you earlier, I was testing this Synthaliac here, this blade, but I think I will still go to this one. I believe that this is a very good blade, but it's too fast for me because I'm playing very close to the table all the time. You know, I want to keep a minimum of control, you know. So that's why this one is the best combination of control and speed. This have definitely like more power. And also I believe that I'm someone that needs a lot of grip. That's why this helping me to control the ball and have grips. If you notice, I also practice with 2 black rubbers because I'm actually testing the C53 in my backhand side. Because lately I had a lot of troubles with the Air 53. I actually want to counter top spin with backhand. I feel like in the level where I'm playing, I need to have like harder rubbers, so it will take a little bit time to adapt, but I believe that is one step that I need to have to be able to compete with all the other players that actually are very good at in backhand side. So, okay guys, I really need to go to practice because I'm behind schedule. Oh shit! How are you?
Eva with the
How are you? Of course.
Eva with the cab.
Getting hit by the brothers. Santa Claus in the building. Powerful warm up. Alright boys, great session today. It was also good that Truth came. He came actually earlier than expected. We get to practice it a bit with him. Now is the upper body strength, so let's jump to it.
I'ma need safety, tell her I can't snake me.
Ray gun on safety. The girl so tasty. Tell her it's your world. She want the two-tone spaceship. Blow smoke screen daily, so the stress don't fade me. I'm going.
But as I said earlier, I don't really believe so much in machines. I actually believe in body weight training or weight trainings, but using like pull-ups machine and everything, I don't think it's real power.
Supreme with the sound through the stereo, so turn it up loud when you hearing us. We live and it's good in your area. My mama proud, she tearing up and it's going down. Got your girl aroused by these massive stacks like 100 pounds. Running big laps till the sun is down like 100 miles. Tinted frames on me leaning down, I'm winning now. Been a while, you ain't like me then, but how you like me now? Real one, if I hold you down, I'ma keep it there till we in the ground. Jet black when I paint the town, only blue sheets when they pay me now. Treat it setback like a step back. Wave, I got the game in a vice grip. Way up when the fire's clear. All my niggas on the flight list. Verbally gifted, take the plot and I twist it. Got a big lit. Sex with the incense, got my mind rents, won't stop from relentless. I'ma need safety, tell her I can't snake you. Ray gun off safety, my girl so tasty. Tell her it's your world, she want the two-tone spaceship. Blow smoke screen daily, so the stress don't fade me. I'm going. I want a grill for the mouthpiece, so bright that it light up my face. Your shawty just call me a fave, cause she like my character traits. I never stop for a break, I put a lock on the game.
Alright guys, that's it. That's the end of this vlog. I hope that you learn a lot of things and that you are motivated for the upcoming season. I am, and I'm working very hard for it. If you like the content of this video, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel, and stay tuned for the step 3 of my program. See you soon guys.
I need the loyalty, back up the royalty. I give a fuck if you notice me. Ain't nobody holding me. Big wave at your shoreline, so they know it's me. Babe boy from the cold seas. Nitro with a new pen, go at ISO, tell them don't reach. Ice cold with it, no fleece. I'ma need safety, tell her I can't snake me. Ray gun off safety, my girl so tasty. Tell her it's your world, she want the two-tone spaceship. Blow smoke screen daily,